Hello everyone. Today's workout is going to be a barbell or a dumbbell complex. We're going to start with a warm-up. We're going to jog around the block, then we're going to come in, make sure you get a nice bead of sweat going, and we're going to go 10 air squats. Nice slow descent, pause at the bottom, and then fire back up. Then same thing with the push-ups. Keep your elbows nice and close inward. Protect your rotator cuffs. If you need to go to your knees, that's fine, no ego. All the way down, nice and slow, and then fire up. Then we want to do 10 dumbbell good mornings. We're going to go into all these standards of movement. I'm just going over the workout right now. Next, once we're warm, maybe get a good stretch in, we're going to go over the skill, which is alternating Superman planks. 3 sets of 10. They can either be 10 each side or 10 total. Doesn't matter. You choose. Now for the WOD. This is what I like to call climbing dumbbells. 2 dumbbells or a dumbbell in each hand. We're going to go 15 deadlifts, 12 hang power cleans, 9 front squats, and then 6 push presses or push jerks, and then 5 rounds. Here's the catch. You have to hold on to these dumbbells for an entire round. If you have to rest and put the dumbbells down, you have 5 penalty burpees that you'll have to do. Wait till the end of the workout. So in between rounds, you'll go an entire 1 round, then you can rest, and then get back going as soon as possible to where that you can complete that whole round. This is a grip exercise, and you are going to get the heart rate going. The dumbbells go from all the way to the floor, all the way to the top, so they climb. And then we'll talk about the cash out later. We're first going to do the air squats, and I'm going to do this from the side. You want your feet roughly shoulder width apart, toes slightly flared out, knees are going to track in line with the toes. Hips are going to descend back and down. Our torso or our chest is going to remain upright. You can use your arms to cantilever. So as we go down, hips, back and down, knees track in line with the toes, go below parallel. At the bottom, maybe hold for a second, and then fire up. Once again, hips back and down, nice and slow. Maintain your torso upright position and your lumbar curve, and then fire up. Next, 10 push-ups. Nice controlled descent. We'll face this way. Elbows, we want those to be nice and turned inward to protect our rotator cuffs. And then on the way down, touch the deck, and then fire up. Once again, and fire up. If you need to go to your knees, no problem. Same thing, all the way down, and fire up. Once again, and up. Next, the dumbbell good mornings. We got a couple variations we can do, but basically, you want your feet roughly hip width stance. Knees can be slightly bent. Arms fully straight. Lumbar curve is maintained nice and tight. Your hips are going to go back, and your torso, we want to try to make that parallel to the ground. So, all the way down, as far as possible, and back up. You should feel this in your hamstrings, your glutes, and also your erectors, your lower back. Some variations of this. Everybody's got one of these at home. Put this behind your back. Same thing. Hips go back and back up. Once again, and back up. Last one. You can fill up a book bag or any type of bag. Hold it out in front of you and down. Make sure you're looking forward and back up. Once again, and that's it. Okay, our skill today, alternating Superman planks, 3 by 10. We're going to go over the progression. So first I want to start off in just a basic Superman or Superwoman. You're going to lay flat on the ground, arms and legs straight. You're going to alternate leg and arm. So right arm, left leg, lift up as high as possible, engage your shoulder and also your glutes. And then the opposite side, opening up this energy pathway. From here, we're going to go to our knees in the table position. So stack your shoulders over your hands. From here, same thing. Opposite leg and arm. Maybe hold for a moment. Back and forth. Now we'll go to a plank position. Make sure in the plank position you're maintaining a nice tight core, nice and flat. From here, alternating. A little harder to talk when you're in plank position. Okay? If you want to make it more challenging, stack your hands or your shoulders over your hands in a push-up position. From here, same thing. If you really want to make it dynamic and challenging, throw a push-up in there. So down, up, down, up. 3 sets of 10, either alternating or 10 on each side. Okay, onto the WOD. We have climbing dumbbells or dumbbell complex today. First, we've got 15 deadlifts, and let's go over some points of performance for the deadlift. Deadlift is nothing more than picking up any kind of object safely and efficiently from the ground. Today it's dumbbells, so we're going to walk up to them. Our feet are going to be roughly hip width apart. Dumbbells are going to be on the outside of us. We're going to bend at the waist first, then at the knees, arms fully extended. Chest is going to be upright. Lumbar curve is maintained. Grab your dumbbells. You can bring them up to the tip, so the tip touches if you'd like. From here, the knees go back, hips and shoulders rise at the same rate. Then we open our hips up. Just the opposite on the way down. Break at the hips, then at the knees, touch, back up. Once again, down, and tap. From the front, bend at the hips, down, knees go back, hips, extend. Now on the 15th one, we're gonna come up and go right into our hang power cleans. Now we've just finished the 15th rep of the deadlifts. We're going to go into the hang power cleans. I've turned the board over this way because I want to show you verticality and why we have this in front of us. It's a training tool. From here, we're going to slightly dip with the knees and the hip. Torso remains upright. From here, we're going to extend them violently and shrug. Pull ourselves underneath the dumbbells in the front rack position. You'll also land in a partial front rack or a front squat. So from here, knees, hips extend, shrug, and pull yourself under, and stand up. Notice that this board is right in front of me. Pretend that you have maybe a glass wall in front of you. We don't want to do this. We don't want to swing. We want to be right nice and close, dip, extend violently, catch, and stand. On the 12th one, you're going to keep this in the front rack position and go right into your front squats. All right, on our 12th power clean, we're going to be in our front rack position. Make sure your elbows are nice and high. Get in your front squat position. Your feet are going to be roughly shoulder width apart, toes flaring out, same as the air squat. Hips go back and down. Maintain this front rack and explode up. Once again, explode up from the side. Again, try to keep that chest upright, elbows up. Go below parallel and fire up. After the 9th front squat, maintain this front rack position. Get into your power position with your feet roughly at hip width stance. From here, we're going to dip and drive up into a push press. So slight dip, ride that energy from your hips and knees extending all the way up. On the way down, you can gracefully accept this weight in a partial dip and fire back up. If you need to jerk, you can do so. Really get a lot of energy from your violent extension of your knees and your hips. Punch and stand. Once again, Dip, drive, punch. And fully extend. After your 6th rep, you can put your dumbbells down and rest. If you rested in between the round or during a round, 5 penalty burpees, and do that at the end of the complex. All right, I know you guys did a great job on this workout. For your cash out, I want you to go for a walk, but I want you to do it without your cell phone. I also want you to do it without your smartwatch or any kind of music. It's just you and nature, and I want you to do this with the sole intention of enjoying yourself in nature. Become one, and heck, find a new shade of green. It's spring. Love life.